Yeah, you read that title right. The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion is reportedly getting remastered, or I actually should say it has reportedly already been remastered and is releasing next week. And this was not revealed from, my grandma or, a 10-year-old on Twitter, a source that we really can't trust. This is reportedly a very secure stance that a lot of game platforms are taking. Eurogamer has stated that their sources are indicating that this is the case. So I'm going to link it in the description, but they say that a remake or remaster of Bethesda's beloved Oblivion has been expected for years and has been the subject of numerous industry whisperings in recent weeks. And this is where it is a big statement. Eurogamer understands Bethesda's current plan is to shadow drop the game next week on PC, PS5, Xbox Series, and this also includes Xbox Game Pass. So yeah, Eurogamer, obviously a huge game source, they are saying that their sources are confirming that this is true. This is happening not in 2 years, not in 6 months, but literally next week. And funny enough, this comes pretty much at the exact same time that people have discovered these screenshots on a game developer's website that are allegedly from this remaster, and mysteriously now these screenshots have been deleted from the website. So it says, ahead of the release, fans on Reddit have been poking around Virtuous's website. They are a game developer, by the way. I didn't really know about them, but they essentially are kind of like an external developer. They work on games from other IPs that they don't own, I believe. So looking on Virtuous's website, people have discovered a number of images that look set to be used imminently upon the game's announcement. These include screenshots of the game and comparison images showing the new version of Oblivion versus Bethesda's original from 2006. It blows my mind this game was released 19 years ago. I remember being extremely young and going over to, my older brother's friend's house or something, and they were playing it. I'm pretty sure it was an M-rated game, so I had that feeling of oh, I'm not supposed to be watching this. But in my young, curiosity of what was on the screen, I really did think it looked like a good game. Fast forward to now, and even with Skyrim, a game that many would consider perfect, even though that is out, you get many hardcore Elder Scrolls fans that say that Oblivion actually takes the crown. So a remaster of this would be pretty huge. So with these screenshots, it also says Eurogamer has corroborated that these files, these screenshots, and there are more here that are collected on Imgur, are currently being hosted on Virtuous's servers for now. And as I said, I've clicked some links that I've found, and it does look like these are not being hosted. And they did contact Bethesda for comment, nothing yet. As far as these screenshots go, normally I go with no leaked screenshots showing that in my videos. I'm still very much a new YouTuber, so I don't exactly know how all of this works with showing leaked screenshots. And the last thing I want to do is break some rule that I don't quite understand and get my channel banned, but I think I'm alright here because these screenshots were literally on a game developer's website. They have since been taken down, but they weren't leaked from, any hack or anything like that, so I believe I'm good. I'm only going to show 2. The rest can be found in the article as well as the Reddit post. I'm going to link both. So this screenshot, yeah, wow. Obviously it looks fantastic. It looks like a game that, is coming out in 2025. It doesn't look like it is from 2006 by any means. And then the other screenshot that I absolutely had to show was the tavern here. I am a sucker, I will have to admit, for any taverns in a Skyrim game. So yeah, this tavern, I gotta say it's a solid 10 out of 10 in my book. You get some, Oblivion music there too, and I'm sure it's just an absolute vibe, so I love it. I do think it's funny with this remaster and how I think there's an unofficial remaster of Morrowind that is being developed right now. It's kind of like the rule of 3, the most recent 3 games out of a 5-game series, those are usually the most popular in my opinion. I feel like we've seen that a lot, the Fallout series, the GTA series, the Elder Scrolls series, the Persona series, all of these series have 5 games in them, and it's really only the last 3 of the 5 that are known and very well loved. It's really not the case for the first 2 games in those series. Here's a picture from the Elder Scrolls 1. This is called the Elder Scrolls Arena. Did you even know that? I'd be impressed if anybody knew that. Whoever knows that is probably a hardcore Elder Scrolls fan. But yeah, obviously you look at these graphics. No hate. It was made in 1994, so it's all good. But it's just crazy to see how far we've come, looking at the other screenshots that we just saw. And then you got this. This this is Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall, which was also released, about 30 years ago. I'm honestly not gonna lie, it looks pretty sweet. Like, I would actually love to play this game in its original form. I doubt you can actually, like, buy this game online anymore these days, which, I mean, you really should be able to, but that is that's a topic, a game preservation topic for another video. For now, as I finish up this Eurogame article here, it does look like this project has been around for about 5 years now. This was actually leaked apparently in an internal Microsoft document, and then it was leaked again by a former employee of that same development company, Virtuous. So overall, if this is actually true, I mean, this is going to be absolutely massive, very big for Bethesda, very big for Xbox, and definitely very big for Game Pass, just an absolute W all around. I'm happy too that, yes, it does sound like it's being released on all platforms, so definitely not leaving PlayStation or PC out. This kind of makes me think about the release, inevitably, of the Elder Scrolls 6, because, you know, they could have waited just another year and made this a 20-year anniversary remaster, but if this is true, if it is getting released next week, then they decided not to. To me, that would mean that maybe they're wanting to space this out just far enough right in that sweet spot so that maybe it would, you know, get people excited for the Elder Scrolls 6, but of course it's not too close where people are still going to be playing this when the Elder Scrolls 6 comes out. That's just my thought process. Make with it as you will. I think that overall this is fantastic news. We will see next week if it is actually true.